The darkest corners of history hide secrets that most people can barely imagine. Among them, the chilling final words of serial killers have fascinated criminologists, psychologists, and the general public alike. Today, we're diving into the top 5 unsolved serial killers' last messages, cryptic notes, bizarre confessions, and chilling final words that have never been fully explained. These messages not only reveal a glimpse into their twisted minds, but also leave questions that remain unanswered decades after their crimes. Number 5. The Zodiac Killer's Ciphers. One of the most infamous unsolved cases in American history, the Zodiac Killer terrorized Northern California in the late 1960s and early 1970s. He sent multiple letters to newspapers, each containing ciphers, taunts, and threats. His last confirmed letter, sent in January 1974, contained a coded message that authorities have still struggled to fully decode. In it, he threatened future victims and claimed to be beyond capture, signing off with a symbol that would become his signature. Despite decades of investigation, the letter's meaning remains partially mysterious, leaving cryptographers and amateur sleuths obsessed. Some believe it contains hidden clues about his identity, while others see it as an empty taunt designed to spread fear. Number 4. Jack the Strangler's Note. In London during the 1880s, a series of brutal murders shocked the city. While police never caught the killer, a surviving note sent to Scotland Yard gave the public their first look into the mind of Jack the Strangler. The note read cryptically that he walks among you, unseen, waiting. Although the handwriting was never verified and the sender might have been a hoaxer, the language suggested deep calculation and psychological manipulation. It's a message that taunted society, hinting that the killer's reign of terror was far from over, a claim that still sends shivers to this day. Number 3. The original son of Sam Letter David Berkowitz, known as the Son of Sam, terrorized New York City in the 1970s. While he eventually confessed and was arrested, his final messages to the press were some of the most puzzling. In one of his last notes, he referenced a mysterious demon that he claimed possessed the power to control him, and hinted at other accomplices, which authorities could never verify. The chilling aspect of the note lies in the mixture of confession and mysticism, making readers question whether he was merely manipulative or truly obsessed with something beyond our understanding. Number 2. The Monster of Florence's Last Envelope. Between 1968 and 1985, the Monster of Florence killed 8 couples in Italy, leaving investigators baffled. Over the years, letters began arriving, each one claiming to contain clues about the murders. The last envelope, sent in 1985, included a cryptic message warning, "Do not seek me, or you will be found." The writing was erratic, almost frantic, yet somehow precise in its threats. Authorities could never conclusively link it to the killer, and the note remains one of the most mysterious communications tied to a serial case in European history. Number 1. The Unsolved Black Dahlia Connection. Perhaps one of the most famous unsolved cases in the world, Elizabeth Short, known as the Black Dahlia, was found murdered in Los Angeles in 1947. While no one was ever officially convicted, a series of letters sent to newspapers claimed responsibility for the crime. The last note, postmarked days after her death, was particularly haunting. It read, "The deed is done. She sleeps among shadows. Remember me, always." Investigators still debate whether the letters came from the killer or were fabricated by someone else seeking notoriety. Either way, the note's poetic, chilling nature has cemented it as one of the most enigmatic messages in criminal history. These 5 messages, spanning continents and centuries, reveal that the minds behind these heinous crimes were as cryptic as they were terrifying. Whether through ciphers, taunts, or cryptic confessions, each last message provides a window into a mind few dare to understand. While the cases remain unsolved, and in some instances the killer's unknown, the messages continue to haunt investigators, true crime enthusiasts, and the curious alike. They remind us that evil, at its most calculating, doesn't simply vanish. It leaves fascination with dark human psychology. Keep these stories alive, not just in books and documentaries, but in the minds of everyone who dares to wonder about the darkest corners of humanity. So, the next time you hear about unsolved crimes, remember, some messages were never meant to be fully understood. They are warnings, puzzles, and glimpses into a mind that may never be brought to justice. And that uncertainty is what makes them terrifying.